How would you like it if you could start your own TV channel and reach hundreds of thousands of people or potentially millions of people by having your own TV channel? Well, if that sounds good to you, if that sounds cool, then I got some good news. I've Greg Crawford here. He's going to show you exactly how you can do that. Plus, at the end of this video, we're also going to announce a special offer that he has right now for the coming few days. So, Greg, first of all, awesome to have you back, man.
Hey, thank you very much. It's great to see your face again, buddy. It's been a while.
Absolutely. So, yeah, let's just dive into this. And yeah, maybe you can explain. We're talking about TVBoss, which is a product that you are working on for years now. I mean, this is a product that's not developed yesterday. You already have this for years. You keep developing it. What exactly is this, and what kind of TV channels can people create?
Yeah, cool. So TVBoss Fire is now called TVBoss Fire Ignite because there's been some exciting changes within the television realm, especially more so in Roku. Now, I want to put something out there just so everyone understands from the get-go. There has been a big development as of January the 12th, 2024. Roku are removing direct publisher channels, which is the old way that people used to make channels. Now, over 45% of TV channels are going to be removed from there,
wow,
whilst the viewership is still increasing. So imagine having a storefront in a city or a town where there's 20 shops, there's 20 stores, and all the customers are still coming there. And in fact, it's increasing with the customers, but then half of them go. Like, what's going to happen with you there?
Wow, and that's coming in 2024.
Yeah. So what happened was, and how you already said that we keep evolving the system. As soon as we found out about that, straight away we got to work, got Team Huddle together and worked on it. Within 5 days, we had a new solution to create the new channels, which are called SDK. Now, I really wanted to put that out there first because this is something that kind of inspired TVBoss Ignite, because obviously we had to evolve and we had to adapt to these changes. But with these changes, for everyone involved, whoever uses TVBoss gets phenomenal results. Think about now when half of the competition is going to be removed. So that's in a nutshell. I just wanted to cover that. And TVBoss Fire allows you to create 2 channels when you create your channel. One for Roku TV, which the big developments just happened on, and the second is Amazon Fire. You can create and manage your channels quite easily. There's a 3-step process.
So
we've had people.
Can you maybe first explain what connected TV is for those that never heard about this?
Yeah, so connected TV is any television or device that connects to the internet and allows you to watch television on. So, for example, you may even watch Netflix connected television. If you've heard of Roku, Amazon Fire, Google Chromecast, Apple TV, you may have some of them. That's connected TV. So
Roku is just like the Netflix icon. You have Roku TV.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it just plugs straight into the back of your television, connects to the internet. And it's called the cord cutters generation right now because everyone's coming from cable TV because it's too expensive. It's very linear. Like you have to watch things one after the other.
Yeah.
Whereas connected TV, you watch what you want when you want. It's TV on demand, right? So that's what connected television is. It's very simple concept, but it's growing and growing and growing. And I can explain that if you like, why TV is growing so much.
Yeah.
First of all, people want to save money. Cable's way overpriced. Second of all, especially when you have to move, they have to drill through holes in your wall, dig up your driveway, your garden, just to bring that cable through. So there's a second one. Third of all, there's so much content and you can watch it at your own leisure on connected TV. And then also it's growing because, and this is a sad fact, as the millennials move out and they go to university, college, they're getting jobs, they move into their own properties. Those people are tech savvy people, whereas the older generation who are sadly, obviously moving on in life or through life, they're not watching television as much. So the younger generations are adopting the technology, and obviously the younger generations are the future. So it's a growing arena that we're in. And
nice.
there's also obviously Roku and Amazon Fire. They're in a bit of a power struggle. They want as much content as possible, and we help people provide that.
Nice. So you provide a way for people to set up their own TV channels on Roku and on Amazon TV.
Yeah.
Right?
That's correct.
Can you show us something about the software that is able to do so?
Yeah, sure. I can't show you the TV channels, but I can show you the system.
Yeah, sure.
So this is the channel builder that we have inside TVBoss. as you can see, we just have my awesome channel. This is just like a screeny just to show you, but you can edit your channel. And these are the steps that you follow, basically. So there's some very simple, the name of the channel, your channel icon, your pretty link, this already happens, gets auto-generated. And these also auto get generated for you as well. And the about and watch channel pages are helpful for Roku and Amazon Fire best practices, because they need or not legal pages, but they need certain pages. So these things here that we create for you on autopilot are things that people would usually have to manually do, but we obviously designed the system to be able to kind of take away all the grunt work that people.
So when you set up a channel, this is being generated automatically for you. So basically, you give your channel a name, and then
and then you just upload your icon, as you can see here, a description of your channel. Then you have your settings. So then these are just like for the actual system. The provider name, your contact email. You can put an affiliate URL in there. So externally, outside of TVBoss, we allow it to go on blogs. We also allow it to go anywhere with HTML. We have a WordPress plugin that's available. So you can really put these TV channels anywhere.
Okay, so you can also put them on your website as well.
Yeah, using HTML copy and paste.
Okay, nice.
On the sales page, there's an example channel that I literally just copy and pasted the text, and it was done in seconds. And then also it's a few clicks for the blog setup, which you can put in blog posts as well. And then enable listing. So this is just to enable it so the watch and store pages and stuff where Roku and Amazon, like I say, need those to be provided. But also it's a good external way to get traffic in. And it's also hosted on TVBoss, which obviously is more of an authority website. Choose your language. Just like I say, little bit. It's like it says, get my affiliate URL. Then you go with your videos. So you add your videos here with you just add the links.
So these are the videos that will be shown on your channel.
Exactly.
And can this be seen as like a YouTube channel, but on television, just that people can scroll through your content?
Pretty much exactly how you see it on all the other connected TV channels. You'll have the same as they do, as the big companies. And it's really easy to do. We've had, the record is 2 channels done in under 12 minutes. Another guy, Deron Bernard, who just recently thanked me for changing his life, who's gone full-time in TV now. 6th of September, I took a screenshot, which you will see on the page as well. He generated 176,000 views in 6 days from the start of September to the 6th of September this year. Okay, so this is no small thing, and this is something that we need to be taking advantage of, because more and more people are watching TV, and the competition is going to be halved in January. And speaking of that, I just want to speak really quickly. Some of the best channels out there are seasonal channels, and we all know it's Christmas soon, it's Thanksgiving soon, it's Halloween soon. So these channels perform really good around those times of the year. And then obviously we help people to get content for free. In our own testing, when we made our first ever 3 channels, we generated $25,000 using other people's content. So I want you to know, you don't have to get on camera. You don't need the lights, camera, action, a film crew. You don't need actors and actresses. You can actually get content for free.
So you're going to show how to get that content.
Well, I
guess there's training on the inside.
There's training on the inside, but I've also got an external membership that people get access to called getmemycontent.com. Now people can access that, and there's over 200 million pieces of content from movies with Jackie Chan in, even like Charlie Chaplin. There's even cartoons with like Popeye,
which can be used for your channels
legally and free.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so yeah, and there's other places that you can go to. You can even get content from YouTube with the Creative Commons license that's shown. You can go to so many different places. So.
And what are the ways to monetize your content? What has been used?
What are the ways? Well, you can send people to any kind of social media platform. So if you want to build that, you could create TV channels surrounding your hobby. So if you're into cooking, you could do a recipe book. You could lead people from your TV channel to go and buy your Kindle book, or go to a website. You could do a website that is based around a certain actor or a certain niche. And then you can sell merchandise on your own shop, or you could have an affiliate store through Amazon or somewhere. Now, the other cool thing is and I was on a webinar yesterday. I asked how many people had their mobile phones next to them, and every single person out of hundreds of people, only one person didn't. So we all sit around with our mobile phone, right? And what's the best way to get people from television? Well, for a while we thought, like, how do we send people? Usually, you may know yourself on adverts and stuff. It's like, call 015 or it's go to www. whatever.
Yeah.
Well, now QR codes come into play, and we use our phones. So now you may be familiar with Coinbase. I don't know. Have you ever heard of Coinbase? Well, Coinbase had an advert during the Super Bowl that was so successful it crashed their own servers, and they just had a QR code that bounced around the screen during the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. So it was for some free Bitcoin, and it crashed the servers. So they work very well. Nike use them. All kinds of companies use them now. And so we have a QR code generator, so you can even advertise. And
and the generator is included as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you get content. You get obviously the system. You get your QR code generator, and we've got training. So the training, and I really want to touch upon this because I find it very, very important right now. The training is, well, do you remember how I said 45% of the channels are being removed from Roku? Well, I'm going to be doing, I call it the platinum training sessions, because it really is so high level that we're doing, and no one else is doing this out there on the internet at all. So when TV channels are removed, what we're going to do, we're going to take the place of that channel, because we don't want to miss that opportunity. So I'm teaching people how to do channel sniper training, I call it. And then it's the most wonderful time of the year training. So it's going to be teaching people how to make money from the seasons. I do training on how to, do you remember the .com explosion where everyone was buying up domain names and then selling them to companies? Yeah. Well, when these channels are removed, their names get removed as well. So what we're going to do?
Channels become free.
Exactly. So then we get the channel names. Even if we don't want to make a channel name on it, we can put holder content in there and then sell it to businesses who want it. Now think about that. And think about some of the big names that people...
And you're all going to teach that how to do that.
Yeah, that's all in the training that's coming in, the live boot camps. And there will be people... we've had people always returning to TVBoss because they love what we do and they want more channels. And the reason why is because they're getting success, because they get looked after. And they love the boot camps, and the boot camps is where we hold you guys accountable and myself accountable to help you guys as much as possible. So there'll be a ton of training week on week. It'll either be weekly or bi-weekly, because if I give people a task, I can't expect them to do it within a certain amount of time. Sometimes there's a longer period.
Yeah, sure.
And that's so I'm not rushing people, so people don't make mistakes, so people obviously don't get kind of overwhelmed. So the boot camps have lasted for months and months and months and months and months. It's not just where you get one webinar and I'm going to promote something to you, and then I send you to go buy something else. It's not like that. We truly care about everyone. And touching upon how we care for everyone, I have live 24/7 chat support. So anyone around the world at any time ever needs help, it's there available for people. And obviously that's at a cost to me, because this launch, for example, it's a one-time price. Well, usually it's recurring, and I have to charge recurring, so I can afford the server space, so I can afford the live 24/7 chat support and everything that people get in that service that we provide. But this time, because you'll know yourself, Tim, when I relaunch a certain element of my business, I do a relaunch to the community, and then obviously we do a launch, and then I revert it back to recurring income. So that's it in a gist.
So what is the offer that you're having right now? So today the launch goes live. What can people expect? What offers do you have? Do you have a front end? Is there a bundle? What is what's the setup?
So we have something very unique. I'm not really familiar with it. My launch partner, Todd Gross, and the rest of the guys have decided to do something unique with a little twist. Now, people are familiar with bundles, and we understood that. And people actually like bundles. So what we've actually done is we've created... there's two offers on the front end. You can buy one channel, or you can buy a 10-channel pack. If you buy the 10-channel pack, I would just really want to stress this, because I know people will benefit from it highly. If you grab the 10-channel pack, then we're giving you the ability to sell one channel under an agency license, and I get paid thousands for my agency licenses over the years and years and years that people use it for, to sell a TV channel out of that 10-pack, meaning that you could generate anywhere from $10,000 way up to, I know people who've sold TV channels for $50,000 per year. So it's an actual massive bonus. So if people go and grab the 10-channel bonus, then we help them out that way. So there's the two options:
Yeah.
1 channels or 10 channels. Now there's an order bump. Now if you hit the order bump, which many will be familiar with now, it's just a tick box, but there's all the information, and it says step 2. And in there, it will give all the information of what you can actually add on. So that ad basically adds a bundle, basically, for really, really cheap. Like, it is an absolute steal. But for the main reason why we've done an order bump for the channels is because you can buy either 1 channel order bump or a 10 channel order bump on an optimizer. Now, we own websites. Obviously, TVBoss, we help SEO and get people their traffic generated, but we also own TV shows to watch. Now, that actual system that we have, people, in fact, I'll show you here, is, do you see on the screen? I don't know if you can see my screen.
Yeah.
Category name, description, Roku link, Amazon link, and you choose your file for your image. Now, with this, it then gets put and processed in the channel settings straight into our directory where people can actually find you externally, and then we drive traffic. And you see where it says Roku link and Amazon link?
Yeah.
That's where we drive traffic to them links. So people go to your actual web, to your TV channels, download them to their devices so they can come back and watch them time and time again. And we help you with your ratings and your rankings to help push you up as much as possible. So that's something that we have, which is really, really impressive. Now, I've got some people and their TV channels have just exploded organically. And I've got other people who somehow their channels haven't exploded organically, but they thank the optimizers that we have that's actually helped generate the traffic for them. So it really is a great win-win. You get organic traffic and you also get the channel optimizers. Now, I do suggest people go out and spread their TV channels on social media and stuff, because the more traffic, the more money ultimately.
Sure,
like
that's also the way it goes normally.
Yeah, you've got to put effort into your business, and the people who get the most results, as they will find out on this page, and there's a lot of people, they're the ones who take action and actually put a little bit of work, a little bit of time and effort into it, and don't just leave it collecting e-dust, I guess. So once you jump into this, guys, on the boot camps, I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to make sure that you're all on task. The training that you're going to have is going to be exciting. It's going to be kind of bit fast paced because we're coming up to January, and I want everyone to be ready for the big change. As soon as it's lights out for those other 45% of the channels, I want a team of TV bosses ready. Like, let's go. And then
so this is the time to step in.
It's the most perfect time of the year for anyone to create a TV channel or prepare for the future as well. So like I say, the seasonal channels, and then the 12th of January. And the reason why it's the 12th of January, I think it's because it's called a blackout period. So in Roku and Amazon, obviously people have their holidays, like the actual employees. So they don't really do much with the TV channels. But then when everyone comes back, I think that's when they kind of hit the kill switch and get rid of all the channels. Even now, just so people know, Direct Publisher, as of July, they stopped making them. So as soon as we found out that they were going to stop being made, then we had to adapt, and that's where these new SDK software development kit channels are coming from. And people are getting great results. As soon as you hit the sales page, you'll see just how the change.
Yeah, I've heard amazing stories from you in the past as well, from people actually having results with those TV channels.
Yeah, and so just one quick thing. So the person that I was telling you who made 2 TV channels in under 30 minutes, Daron, he got 176,000 TV views, or channel views, in like 6 days. Well, this year so far, he wanted to thank me. He says, I've changed his life. And I said, no, you've changed your own life. Like, he took the bull by the horns. But he's generated over $230,000 this year so far using television. We have people who, my biggest success story is Anthony Bogattini. He generated over 1 million, it was like 1 point something million in just over 3 months.
Wow.
That's more than I've ever made in a month.
And are those people also is there a community where people can talk with each other as well? Yeah,
we have a Facebook group. We also have something called Rate My Mate. I've just literally invented it like 3 weeks ago. So what it is, it's a community trust-based kind of promotion system. So you go into the Facebook group, what you'll see someone say, hey, my TV channel's this, with their link. And then what people have to do is they have to watch the content, some of the content, not all of it, rate it, and then come back to the Facebook group where they found the original post, and then comment about what the channel was and then leave their link, and then the other person will reciprocate.
Oh, nice.
So what happens is some people back in the day, and I never recommended doing it because I knew that it wasn't the best. Like, because Roku and Amazon, they're not stupid. They have algorithms. If everyone just rates 5 stars and then someone else rates 5 stars and never watches any of the content, 9 times out of 10, you know that there's something behind it.
Yeah.
So what we do is we make sure that people actually watch the content and then leave the review, and that we have some rules in place. But the strict rule is that people have to look after each other, because if someone's scratching someone's back and they're not getting their back scratched too, then that person will be removed from that group, because we want people to look after each other. Really. We've got a strong community anyway. So I don't think that'll happen, but there are some rules in place to make sure that everyone's looked after.
Well, that's good to hear. And that will help the channels rank because of that system.
Exactly. And it's done properly. It's not done where people are just like liking each other's stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. And how long will this special offer be available, Greg?
It's open to the 24th, I believe.
24th?
Midnight.
Okay, so it's now the 20th. So for a 4-day launch.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, well, the info will be on the sales page, of course.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So because Todd and Co are managed, I'm the product guy. I'm not really the launch guy. Like, I know how to make people.
And especially when you got filmed and you need to know all the details, that's where it goes wrong, right?
Yeah. Well, that's why I said I think.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the info will be on the sales page, of course. So make sure you take advantage of that special offer for the coming few days, so that you don't have to pay a recurring fee. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Greg?
Yeah. So once you buy the 10-channel optimizer, you get Marketer's Goldmine, my Make Money training course, and that's included. Which are also recurring. Well, the optimizer is usually recurring as well, and the Marketer's Goldmine's recurring as well. So for the bundle that you're getting on the order bump, on the fast pass, you're avoiding the recurring. And once you buy, you will see that it will go back up. Yeah. I'm not one of these people who do false scarcity. Like I despise stuff like that. I think it's unfair. So you will actually see that you're going to be saving a ton of cash where other people have actually been paying and will be paying considerably more, especially over a long time period, where you get it for free for one time. Yeah. And you don't get treated any differently. We treat everyone the same. So for example, those people who return as well, they bought the direct publisher ways, but now there's SDK. People are like, well, what are we going to do? And I'm like, well, we've already sorted it for you. Like, you don't have to buy more. You don't have to buy more channels to get access to convert your direct publisher channels. Like, we like looking after people, and one of our core goals is to make sure that people are happy all the time. So that's why even the additions that we have, where people a lot of companies would charge people for a massive change like that, kind of, because they've got them in a position where they're desperate, where we're the opposite. Like, we actually evolved the suite to make sure that people got that addition for free, and it works really well. And then the other thing is once people are getting more success with their channels, they come back and buy more anyway. Yesterday, we had a bunch of people who were TVBoss Fire users like, let me back in, like, I want to buy channels, because they know that it's a great deal.
Yeah. So actually you're running a lot of channels, some people.
Yeah, like we have one guy, he has about 250 channels.
Wow.
So TVBoss Fire, sorry, just to jump in, TVBoss Fire serves over 2,700 channels, but their previous versions before that serve thousands as well. So I lowballed it, but we do serve probably over 5,000 channels at least.
Nice. Awesome. Awesome, Greg. Thank you so much for being here, for explaining everything. You're welcome. It sounds exciting. I mean,
it really is.
That's always the cool thing about talking to the product creator himself, and especially, like I said, you're in this for years, so you're specialized in this area, and that makes it extra cool. So
well, that's it. And one last thing, just to jump in. So even on the live chat support that we have, like I said, 24/7 live chat support, 2 of our team have actually been invited from Roku for the Roku event that they have in San Diego. They invited 30 people in Europe to go to the offices in Amsterdam. And 2 of our guys were 2 of the guys who were invited. So you've got some great people on side as well. This isn't like something that we have no knowledge about. I've been in this realm for nearly 8 years now.
Nice. Well, sounds awesome, man. And again, if you're interested, if you're looking at this video, there's a link below this video. If you're seeing this on YouTube, there's a link. If you're seeing it on my website, there's a link. It will redirect you to that sales page where you can have the option between 1 channel or the 10 channels. I would say go check it out. I think this made a whole lot clear, this interview. And Greg, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome,
and
buddy.
All the best for the launch the coming days. But I'm sure you will
sir.
do good.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for future updates as well. Hey guys, see you soon. Cheers.